What's going on, guys? Welcome to my ultimate trickshotting tutorial on Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm actually so excited to show you guys the ins and outs of trickshotting on this beautiful game. So many people have been making the switch over to Vanguard, and it's such a wonderful sight to see. I love it. So I'm here to make the transition a little bit easier for you guys. Thank you again for checking out the video, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, first and foremost, we have game settings, of course. Where would you be without these, right? Very, very important. We have the horizontal stick sensitivity and the vertical stick sensitivity. So make sure that you have your horizontal stick sensitivity on 20, so you move as fast as you can, left to right. That's going to help a lot when you're spinning. And for your vertical stick sensitivity, I would say keep it lower than 20. My bread and butter is 16, but you can go all the way down to like 4 if you even wanted to. But making sure that that's lower than 20 is super important. This is going to keep your crosshair super center. The more flowy, more consistent your spins are, the better. Do not sleep on your timing. Another important setting that helps me a lot when I'm trickshotting is the equipment behavior. If you switch this to toggle instead of hold, it makes it so you only have to press left bumper or right bumper in order to pull out your tactical or lethal instead of having to hold it. So you don't accidentally throw it when you need to, and you don't ruin your combo. It is super, super helpful. Another useful setting has to be the automatic sprint option. This one, if you feel like you're running slow at any point, switch this to automatic tactical sprint, and boom, you will never feel like you're slow again. You'll be able to get anywhere you need to. This also helps out with a lot of glitches that you're going to be learning down the road. Now, for probably some of the more important settings, if you go to your graphics tab above here, make sure you go down to field of view. 95 is my bread and butter. It has worked well for me. I would mess around with this. FOV is super important. Standard is 80 like on every other Call of Duty, but since you're able to tweak it in here, why not, you know? Also, just a fair warning. If you move your FOV up or down, your sensitivity is gonna get faster or slower. So make sure you accommodate for that. Also, do not skip turning off world motion blur or weapon motion blur. You will thank me later. You do not want any blur in your shot. It's way easier for editors, and also you want to be able to see your trick shot. So now you guys are looking good. Let's get into the actual classes now. All right, so now that we're getting into classes, the best guns to use for trickshotting have to be the 3-line and the tank rifle PTRS. Those are the snipers you want to be using. You can try the Kar 98, but I'm not going to stand by the Kar 98. You guys can hit marker all you want with that. The best class right now for the 3-line is no optic, no muzzle, no barrel. For your underbarrel, you have Harvard foregrip, or you can also rock the SMLE pistol grip. For the magazine, if you're doing hardcore, I'd recommend having no mag, but you can also run the 20-round mag. And if you're on core, definitely run the 20-round mag. You do not want that hit marker. It will be awful. Rear grip tape is taped grip. You definitely want taped grip. Definitely make sure you have this on your sniper and on your secondary for whatever that is if you want to swap fast. The stock, no stock at all. Ammo type, FMJ rounds. Proficiency, you can either use sleight of hand or silent focus. Personally, I do silent focus just because sleight of hand throws off my fade sometime and my reloads. And for your kit, make sure you use on hand. On hand helps out with pulling out your equipment and your lethals faster. You definitely want that for combos. The best tank rifle class currently is no optic, no muzzle, no barrel, no underbarrel, no magazine, taped grip tape for the rear grip, no stock. The ammo type, FMJ rounds. You definitely want FMJ rounds on everything in this game for wallbang. The proficiency, focus, or driller. Both of these are amazing. If you're getting hit markers somehow, which I don't think you can with this gun, I would use the driller. Focus just helps a lot with your no-scope accuracy, so I like rocking that. On hand, of course, is a must. So that is the best classes and the best guns to be using right now. Where would you guys be without perks, right? So the best perks to use for trickshotting in this game have to be cold-blooded or ghost for the blue category. High alert, this one basically gives you a vision pulse of whenever they're looking at you. This helps so much. If you don't see them looking at you, it lights up around your screen and it's beautiful. You also have ninja, demolition, or tactician as well. All of those 3 are your go-tos. Personally, I choose ninja just because you want to be able to not take fall damage, but just fair warning, it's not like all the other Call of Duties where you actually don't get any fall damage taken away from you. You still die, unfortunately. So you can have a couple more attempts than what you would have without ninja, but honestly, it helps so much. So I would recommend you hit circle or B to help you slide out of your combo just before you hit the ground, you have a higher chance of not dying. Demolition, if you want an extra lethal on spawn, that is definitely the way to go. If you're throwing your throwing knives on accident and you want an extra one, boom. But unfortunately, it does not regenerate. You only get 2. Tactician, however, it's every 30 seconds for your tactical. That's pretty beautiful too. So if you're trying to get stuns or anything like that, accidentally throw those, it's really nice. Now for the fun stuff, we got glitches. One of the easiest ones that comes to mind when I think about glitches on this game has to be the Tac C4 glitch, or just demolition charge glitch, because there's no C4, I guess, on this game. But all you have to do is make sure that you have the demolition equipped in your lethal. You throw it, blow it up, and make sure that you have a field upgrade. You can have a supply box, jammer, deployable cover, the field mic, tac insert, or the trophy system. All of these are cancelable and you can actually pull out with it. So when you have just the detonator out and no demolition dynamite or whatever, all you have to do is press right bumper and left bumper, just slightly after each other. You press right bumper and then left bumper. You'll get an invisible detonator and your field upgrade will come out. And if you press triangle, you can kind of swap while you do it, which is really cool. Another really easy and cool glitch to do with your gestures is the double gesture or double emote glitch, or emote repeater. So all you have to do is make sure that you go up on your D-pad, right, and make sure that you use either the take a toe, the boom, the ow, somewhere to be, or right on time. Any of those, all you have to do is select the gesture and then press triangle or Y midway through, and it will repeat the gesture one more time after it's done. That one's really cool because if you do it, you'll actually get an invisible blunt. But yes, each one is a little bit different, and the timing's a little bit different. The good old third-person glitch. So all you need to make sure is that you have Akimbo pistols, and also make sure that your right pistol has at least 1 bullet shot out of it. So we're gonna do that now. So you have to be able to reload. You go from primary, swap, reload, stun pull, and after you let go of the stun, you are actually in third person, which is actually beautiful. One of the easier glitches and super cool too. Another way to do this glitch, do an emote. When you have Akimbo, press Y, and then you just shoot after you're done pressing Y or triangle. Now you're up in third person again, so all you have to do, choose the emote, press triangle, and then shoot before the emote finishes. Another really cool glitch has to be the hybrid flip inspect glitch. So all you have to do is make sure that you have a hybrid flip scope, any of the optics that have the little slash in between there. I think that there's 2. Make sure that you have that. A hybrid sight. So you look down your sight, press your left stick to toggle in between both of the sights, and while you're doing so, all you have to do is inspect your weapon. You can run while you're doing this, but it does like a cool like zoomed in inspect, and it also, your gun just looks super wonky. Super cool to do. Another super simple glitch, but it's also super cool, is the floating pistols glitch. So make sure that you have Akimbo pistols. When you have your primary out, swap to your pistols and they'll actually flip out, which is super cool. So you walk forward, they flip out, they're out of your hand. And if you actually shoot out all of your ammo too, they do the same thing and they kind of go floating and flick out as well. Kind of goes out of your hands, floating out of your hand. Super simple, but something cool to add to your shot if you're going for like a G flip or like starting from the ground. Another really cool glitch that's on this game is the bomb lock. All you have to do is pick up the bomb, start running away and spamming your melee button as fast as you can. So we're gonna pick up the bomb, start planting it, and then run away and spam our knife till we get that. It helps a lot more when you have lag, but we'll get it, trust. There it is. There it is. We got it. We got it. And something that's really cool too is you just have to keep on spamming this melee button to keep it as long as you can. You can also, you know, like climbing too, which is pretty sweet. You can use your emotes with it as well. So, but just make sure that you keep on spamming your melee, otherwise it will go away. Another really cool glitch that you can do on this game is the fake knack or the Insta-Swap. So all you need to do is make sure that you have a stun, throwing knife, and a sniper or a shotgun, but you can really do it with any gun, to be honest. Personally, the sniper to shotgun looks so clean. Almost reload everything out of your shotgun, have like 1 bullet or whatever, and all you're gonna do is hit melee, swap, and your TK all at the same time. In this game, you can also do it with your stun, so if you're not having luck with your TK, you can also do melee, swap, and stun at the same time. In this game, you're gonna wanna have to press Y 1 more time after you're done doing the fake knack. You're gonna press press melee, triangle, and right bumper all at the same time. And then press Y one more time to keep the primary gun that you swapped to out. Just like that. Boom. It's super nice. You can also do like knife and then press Y and then you have it out. So this is me doing it with the stun as well. It's nice because you don't actually have to pull out your TK too, and you don't have to worry about pressing Y one more time. Just a quick reminder, if you guys are having trouble with your throwing knife spawning in when you spawn in, it's because you're accidentally hitting your lethal 5 seconds before the match starts. So make sure that you wait that 5 seconds before you press your lethal, or this glitch that's been in the game since it came out will take away your throwing knife, and it's dumb. The only way to combat that is to choose a class that doesn't have the throwing knife and then wait 5 to 10 seconds and then swap to that class that has the throwing, or otherwise you won't have a lethal the rest of the game, which is kind of a bump. So just a heads up for everyone who's doing that. Another cool glitch, we got the single pistol Akimbo pistol glitch. So all you have to do is go up to a ladder, and you see how your character just puts one hand on the ladder and you still have the other one up pretty much. All you have to do is just shoot. When your hand touches the ladder, you just shoot. There you go, right there. Basically, right when your hand touches the ladder, you just want to shoot. Boom, right there. Your hand's invisible, which is super cool. When you go for the inspect, it doesn't work. But if you reload and then swap, your pistol does come back, which is kind of sick. Another super, super cool glitch that you can do on this COD and a few other CODs is the N-lock, also known as the wheat lock or the T-lock, whatever you guys would like to call it. It's a badass fucking glitch. All you have to do is make sure that you have the Panzerschreck, which is in the launchers of your secondary, the second one down, and you have to have a throwing knife and a stun. So all you need to do is make sure that you press melee, swap, and your stun all at the same time to get the T-lock animation. You'll press all of those at the same time right here. Boom. We have that invisible T-lock right now, which is pretty sweet. So now all you have to do is melee, swap, and pull out your TK. You press on the right stick, swap, and pull out your TK. Now you're able to swap, run, and keep the T-lock emote, which is super cool. Something else that's super cool about this is if you do the T-lock fast enough, you can do this with any gun. So you just do the process, swap to your class real quick, and boom, there you are. You don't have to have the bazooka. You have the T-lock glitch. It stays with you. As long as you swap it between 5 to 15 seconds, you are golden. Also, something cool that we just found out, shout out Dubsy, if you use the riot shield while you're doing the T-lock instead of just the Panzerschreck, you can also do the N-lock, which is super, super cool. So now this one has to be one of the coolest glitches. Super easy to do, but it's all about timing. And don't worry, you might get irritated at it, but it's okay. It's beautiful in the end. This is called the alien hands. All you need to do is have a solo pistol. Make sure that you press left trigger, walk up to a ladder, and you see how you kind of attach yourself to the ladder? You want to press melee and crouch at the same time. So you'll hit melee and crouch while you're looking into the ladder, and boom. Look at that. You kind of come in at a little angle and boom, climbing the ladder, but it's invisible, which is super cool. Now, the part 2 with this is you also have the ladder pistol. So when you have the alien hands, all you have to do, walk up slowly to the ladder, just barely tap the ladder, and boom, you have the pistol ladder glitch. These are so sick. One of the more wild glitches, and depending on how tall you go up, like in elevation, your arm goes up higher or lower from where the ladder's at. So there's some really cool glitches you can do with that. Now time for another one of my favorites, the Mala. So you can either do the Mala with a field upgrade or your equipment. If you're using your equipment, all you have to do is make sure you find a glitch corner. But basically you want to be in a floating glitch spot. All you have to do is go to your controller settings, go to gameplay really quick, swap automatic tactical sprint. So I'll start out with my secondary and then swap to my primary and pull out my field upgrade. So that's how I technically do it. All I do, jump in the corner, make sure tac sprint's on, and boom. All I did there was sprint, start out at my secondary, swap to my primary, pull out my field upgrade while pushing myself up against the corner and looking to the right. You can either look slightly to the right or slightly to the left, but make sure you don't run with the Mala. Once you get it, you go back to automatic sprint and turn it off. I have my sniper out right now. You can swap weapons. You can also run with this, which is super cool, but you just have to make sure that before you stop running, you press Y. Definitely one of my favorite glitches, and it is so cool. Now time for some of the more advanced ones. So you have to make sure that you have the N lock here. So you need to make sure that you choose the class, wait 5 seconds after it goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should see your stun. Boom. We're gonna go down to the Panzerfrost. Boom. Swap this, do the T-lock or N-lock combo, and boom. Go back to your class that has the solo pistol while you have the N-lock. You're gonna go up to a ladder now, do the same process as you would for alien hands, and look at that. We did it first try, and we have the extended alien hands and N-lock. It looks kind of crazy. Kind of reminds me of that cat paw, like in BO2. Something that's also really cool about this is that you can run with it too, and your hand kind of goes crazy off to the right side. If you just would normally do alien hands, you can't run with it. So it's another really cool plus when you do it with the N-lock. You can do the alien hands ladder pistol glitch too. Walk up here, barely touch the ladder. It's gonna barely show up. We're gonna tap, and we have the ladder pistol glitch with the N-lock too, which is crazy. So you guys see how the ladder is lower than me right now, so it acts like I'm going up the ladder with my right hand or down it. Another really cool glitch is this invisible rechambering gun. You can also have your primary gun and an invisible rechambering gun at the same time. And all you have to do is do this. Make sure that you have the N-lock. Don't have tape grip tape. Do the N-lock. You're gonna go up to a ladder, knife the ladder. Now you have the invisible rechambering gun, which is kind of crazy too, is that your hand stays in place. So it's like super glitched out here. And if you go prone here, this is where it shows up your second gun, which is super dope. Now all you have to do is literally just melee and press triangle or Y to swap. And then you're back in it. All you have to do again, just go back up on here. Sometimes it will show your gun, sometimes it won't. So it really just depends. Now look at that. See, now it looks like you're holding the ladder. Another really cool variation of this glitch. Kind of wonky, but still has one of the coolest animations ever. Shout out my boy, Rhett. Literally, he helped me find like 5 new glitches like the first day on the game. Man was just fucking around and found so much. Really appreciate you, Dubsy. I really appreciate you too for helping me out with these glitches. Another crazy glitch is we have the Akimbo loading hand and lock. This one is super cool. Rhett found this one. Make sure of course you have the Akimbo. All right, so we're gonna N-lock real quick. After you have the N-lock, swap to your class that has the Akimbo pistols and walk up to a ladder. Literally, it's all about timing, but all you're gonna do is hop onto the ladder, make sure your right hand goes up on it, and then hop off of it. It's a really quick timing thing. All you're gonna do, hop on the ladder, you're gonna get a floating Akimbo pistol glitch over the left hand of your N-lock. Just like that. Super quick, super easy. These floating Akimbo pistols, you can inspect them, but the only thing is that after you inspect them, the floating glitch goes away. So just like this. So cool to add to a combo though. Something else that's really cool that you can do on Vanguard is the Instashoot. Make sure that you have a stun. I like to do it with a Panzerfrost, but you can really do it with any gun. If you use another sniper, you can actually shoot with the other gun, like Instashoot twice, like how I'll probably do here, trying to do this. Basically, all you need to do is hit triangle, melee, tactical, and shoot almost at the exact same time. Kind of tough to get down the timing, so don't even worry about it. See, look at that. See, I shot it actually twice on accident. Triangle and melee at the same time, left bumper and then shoot. Yep, there we go. Perfect, dude. Oh, let's go. Another super cool and kind of like easy glitch that I left out earlier is all you have to do is make sure you have Akimbo pistols, have a thermite equipped. All you're going to need to do is slide and pull out your thermite. You have this equipment lock. You can do this with pretty much any of the other lethals, which is super cool. But this one, for whatever reason, gives you this wide angled lock. So when you inspect, you can only do your right pistol. Also, if you shoot at the right timing, when you go up against a ladder, you can actually get this lowered. Just like that. So you have the lower pistol glitch, kind of a wonky glitch. Found this one just messing around. And it goes back to normal once you swap. And probably the last glitch here, you go up to a ladder, press your stun. You're gonna hear your stun. You won't be able to swap that well, but all you're gonna do is go into your alien hand, and it instantly goes into a third hand glitch. So you have 3 hands right now. It actually has your stun in your right hand, the alien hand pistol glitch above, and the end lock. All you have to do is knife and triangle to get out of it. Found that one messing around too. This is currently all the gun glitches and animations that I know how to do on this game. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled and learning how to do other ones, hopefully, as I find them, and letting you guys know and making new videos. Those are all the glitches that I happen to know at the moment. All right, so last couple pointers before we get going here. If you guys are trying to go for Canswaps, that's where you pick up the gun and it leaves the cockback animation of reloading. Make sure that you do it with your secondary, because in this game a lot of the guns like to fall through the map. So all you're gonna have to do, hold square and then pull out your lethal at the same time. Boom. Should have the Canswap this time. Boom, there it is. Your Canswaps will fall through the map if you do it with your primary, just like that, and you can't get it back. Make sure that when you're trickshotting that you're on the 6v6 tactical pacing if you're doing S&D, or if you're just trying to do 6v6 modes. 6v6 modes are in the tactical pacing, and Blitz modes are like 10v10 or like 12v12. That is definitely something you want to be aware of. Also, I'd have to say that hardcore is definitely the game mode to be in for this game. You don't want to be getting a hit marker in this, and you can wallbang like so many things in here. You don't want to hinder yourself with that. But if you guys end up playing core, just make sure you have the 20-round mag on and hope that you don't hit marker. Would definitely stick to hardcore though, for the fact that the randoms you get are either super noob or they just like to camp in buildings. Some of the best maps to trickshot on Call of Duty Vanguard have to be Numa Numa, Red Star, Paradise, Gavutu, Castle, Gondola, Oasis, Desert Siege, Demansk, Desolation, and Eagle's Nest. I would also like to add some honorable mentions as Subpens and Dome, but they're also out of S&D rotation. You can only get those in free-for-all, which is kind of an L, but be it as it may, that's how it goes sometimes. Also, if some maps aren't showing up for you in hardcore, that means that they're only in the core rotation. Just like Gondola, unfortunately, it's only in the core rotation. Every once in a while, you'll get a Blue Moon map and it will be in hardcore. I don't know how. It happens once every like 3 months. It's a godsend. So I wish that it was on every game mode, but that's how it goes. Lastly here, sometimes when you queue up for a game and you just got the 6 together, or you just finished a match with the homies, no one left or anything, you will get no ping when you're searching. Unfortunately, this has been an issue since the game started, and all you have to do to combat this is make sure that everyone goes to the start menu for Call of Duty Vanguard. All you have to do is go to the screen where it says press X or press A to start Call of Duty Vanguard, and restart, go through the online fetching profile, just go into the main menu and restart the lobby. That is the only way. It's unfortunate because every single person actually has to do it or the glitch will continue. So if someone's not realizing that, they definitely have to do it as well. Also, for PC players, I'm pretty sure you just have to restart the game, sadly, because there isn't one of those main menus, I've been told. Kind of an L, but at least there's a fix for it and you can actually get back to gaming. Anyways, guys, I wanted to say thank you guys so much. That was a ton of information, kind of just jam-packed together into this one video. So thank you guys so much for wanting to learn how to trickshot on Call of Duty. Thank you guys for wanting to see what this is all about and for giving Call of Duty Vanguard a chance. It is such a good game and I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. The Vanguard revolution is in full swing. Come be a part of it. Do not miss out. If you guys hit any shots on Vanguard, use the hashtag Vanguard Revolution, and feel free to tag me too, because I'm trying to see where you guys hit. And also I might be doing a little project here soon. Anyways, I don't want to spoil anything too much, but you guys don't want to miss this, and stay tuned for more. If you guys liked the video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you guys need help with anything, if I didn't explain something well enough, please let me know. I'm happy to help in any way that I can and happy to help answer questions. This is your boy, Sadgasm. Thank you guys again for watching all the way to the end. I fucking love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.